Hi, my friends. Dr. Groovy Scott Grove from GroovyMusicLessons.com. I had to do a happy video after doing a video that was sad about Charlie Daniels passing away today. So today, as you see below, I'm doing another pedal steel lick, but it's something I'm sure a bazillion people have done before, but I just happened upon it by myself a couple days ago, so just thought I would show it. It's basically one lick that I'm going to show you guys, believe it or not, just the one, and just explain it a couple different ways so you know just a few ways to use it, but it will come in a lot of handy. Yeah, I remember those days. Anyway, gonna do it on my Godin progression. This one that I put the sticky stuff on the fingerboard. That's right. And I finally put my silver lace sensors in there. And this is in caramel. They don't make these anymore. They make ones with pick guards, but not like this. Anyway, there is one of these on sale on Reverb, I think for like $500. Killer deal on one of these, but I did rip the pickups right out and found a set of the white ones and put them in. Had to. It sounds amazing now, of course. Anyway, so let's go over and start licking. Okay, so here we are. That's a beautiful guitar. I love that finish. Anyway, so the thing I was talking about is just one idea. Okay, not one idea. One basic lick with about 5 ideas behind it. So let's get to it, get the lick out of the way, and then put the other ways to use it in your head, because it's that's the lesson, is the other ways to use it that'll fry your mind. And again, I just never thought to bend 2 strings together at the same time while doing what I'm getting ready to show you. And that is the typical basic same principle as back in the day when I would teach you this stuff, like I used to call it glued fingers, because it's like taking both your fingers together and then bending them both up at the same time without the strings separating from where they were originally. Which is a great sound. This is the same thing, except for it has many more uses. Okay? This comes off of the typical thing. So we're in A. We're going to be playing only the G and the high E string. We're going to, of course, go to the 3rd, which is the 6th fret on the G and 5th fret on the high E. So we're only going to use those 2 strings. Then 7 and 7. I could use the 7 and 7. 9 and 9. So we got those 3. And let's put the 8 in there too, right in between 7 and 9. Now the thing here is, guess what? Yes, you take those 2 strings, bend them both up at the same time, keep them identical to the position they're in. Don't bend one further than the other. And it's going to take this A and bend it to a D chord. Okay, what's so special about that? Quite a bit. Okay, so we're in A. There we have just another little lick to put in there. I've always done. Okay, so what's happening is that you're taking the high E string up to D, so half a step, and you're taking the G up all the way up a whole step. So 1 fret, 2 frets, and that's what happens when you keep them together. But you'll notice nothing is actually on D here on the high E string. That's the whole key here in a second. We're back away from it, but since we're in A, we're sliding, or bending, I'm sorry, into the D. Because now we're actually, just like this first part of the A, we're now in D. Okay, so when you're going to start looking at these things, now look at it, because we've already done A. Hey, that's fun. We know to resolve by coming back down. Okay, cool, 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 and all that. But the fact that we reached D, that's the plateau here, or the beginning of it. Okay, we are in D flat on the high E. So remember, you're going to be behind the note on the high E string by 1 fret. The thing that makes this cool is intros to stale old country songs. You can actually do them now, and they sound convincing, where we would always before try to go from the D, D sharp, E intro. But there's no bending going on. So now we get to do that. Go to the top of that A, and you'll notice I'm using these 2 fingers. It just works for me. Okay? And bend them up, bend them up. So we just bent up to the D. So now we're going to go with the old theory, going up from D, D sharp, and E. But we're going to do it with bends. Okay, volume pedal's great. Backward. And guess what? So. That's right, we just go down here to E. Okay, how cool is that? So there's your intros now. Go to D flat on the high E and just zoom up to your 5 chord. Back to 4. And now we're going to resolve on the 1 with a bend. Okay, so that's the whole deal. Okay? Lastly, I'm just going to, that's the deal. It's that special. Yes, you can do it elsewhere. You can do it on the D and the B string. Okay? Just go to like fret 14. You got an A chord there too. We're going to just use the B and the D string. So, okay, so you can do it the same way. The D string is harder to bend because it's wound, but still keep them the same amount apart from each other, you know. Any way you want to use these from now on, but just know that you have that intro. I just can't believe it's there, and I've missed it after 49 years? 40? It's been more than that. About 49 years I've missed that for some reason. So all your pedal steel licks. Or even more importantly, go up there. Okay, but it's always 1 fret back. That's it. And I am out. Herbie Trails.